Okay, hello, test. All right, I think we're good. God, sorry for the delay. I didn't know we would have people over, and they just left. I honestly thought they would be gone at around, I don't know, last night, but then decided to stay the night, and then thought they were going to be gone at like 10. They said so, but then they didn't. You know how it is. Things get delayed. Okay, but we are back. Sorry about that delay. I'm very excited today. All right. Yeah. Hello. Hope you had a phenomenal weekend. I'm making some moves behind the scenes, and I'm very excited, but I can't announce anything yet. But look forward to stuff happening in the future. Okay. Fantastic. Now I'm gonna move on over to metaphor. A little bit later. So I will. Oh no, that's so unfortunate. I'm going to maybe play until about 2 for today, and then I'll have some stuff I want to work on for the stream actually. So yeah, all right, we're gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're doing great here, folks. It's a little nervous. Okay, what were we doing? Today should be a chill day. I'm just gonna be doing some quest. We now know that this place is Eht Ria. Before we... Oh, wait, what the heck? Yufa has a quest for us? I'm certainly glad that I went to do the Dragon Temple early. Because usually I wait until the last minute to do the full temple. Or the main story. But this time I went kind of right into it. Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Alterberry all the same. So, there's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders on our forthcoming travels, I like to learn about the world ahead of time. And so I was wondering if you could tell me more about the other towns. Even just a little bit would suffice.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna go on a little beach date. Okay. I talked to Yufa about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, some Lameo Street. Wow, it's nothing like Ed. Oh well.
Incredible.
I didn't know it'd be voiced.
Wait, do people in Grand Trad have big families?
I don't know.
What makes you think that?
If it's called Sunlumio Street, then all its residents are of the Sunlumio, are they not? On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... maybe that's That's not how it works.
Sunlumio.
there?
I don't even know what that means.
I'm sorry. I must come across so strangely.
Yufa?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Yufa?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
There's nothing wrong with standing behind your decision.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malnever, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives, raised in stagnant magma. The monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory.
Oh.
I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Yufa. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But what if it proves too challenging?
We'll do it together, Yufa.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. We won't know how dangerous it will be.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
I understand.
Yeah.
If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
This one's important.
Informat the golden deer hearth increases my wisdom. That's good. I need to increase my wisdom. Interesting. Oh, I skipped a line.
You'll face danger.
Heat. Also, he said something about controlling the weather, or maybe he can.
Rather mysterious,
We already have a
isn't
fortune
it?
tell. Okay, I'm gonna.
Knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage.
We do know that we can go to a fortune teller to tell what the weather's gonna be like. We just don't know how else he can aid us.
Please, lend me your strength.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
All right. Let's fill in
Not
this.
finished
What?
yet?
The polar stones. It took some effort. I'm not handing it over, old lady. Oh, you found at least one of my stones. Now I can make a doll for my grandchild. You've saved me. No, you saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true then. You really do have a great heart. Take a little extra with my thanks. Didn't I get you all three? All three stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, my boy, but hopefully this reward can. A sumptuous magla feast. Here, from me, my son, and his wife. We all want you to have this. Wait, I thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yes, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisherfolk that we might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my children under such deception?
I feel fine.
Oh, they were shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. And when I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go so far for a complete stranger.
Thank you, dearie.
It isn't much, but we'll all be supporting your bid for that throne of yours. Seems like we end up getting a lot out of this, huh, Flanley? We sure did. We got a sumptuous Magla feast. And also some elixir. I want to take a look at that. Also, we have so many masks here. I don't know what to do with them. I know they're somehow related to the, the mask dancer. I just don't know how. Okay, fully. Miraculous mead. Where the heck is it? Oh, elixir. Fully restore HP. That's going to be good. Okay.
All right then.
All right, what are we going to do now? I would love to hang out with Strohl. Where's my boy? Where is he? There he is. I could improve my eloquence, but I want to hang out with my boy.
Hey,
We've got the lance, and now all we need is the tide. I ought to stay busy so I don't overthink this. After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them all of this transpired.
thanks a bunch.
Truly, thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner towards my village again?
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Everyone deserves that.
That's true. You can't measure the value in people's lives. Somehow, I always end up trying to weigh mine all the same.
He sounds so earnest.
Everyone deserves that.
That's true. You can't measure the value in people's lives. Somehow, I always end up trying to weigh mine all the same. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
They'd have done the same.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
No, your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have?
I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith in me.
Oh my god, Strohl. I'm getting a little misty-eyed.
I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I? Father. Mother. Leave the people of Halia in my hands. No. Leave the fate of this country to me. Someday I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Strohl's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future.
The proud noble Strohl, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you.
Our boy Strohl. I can't believe it. We did it.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, Strohl, come on now.
Hope
Come
is
on
only
now.
a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You
Yeah.
keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
That's our boy right there. That's our boy. With the vision of Halia restored clear in my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Strohl's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. Oh man. And that's so good. How's life treating me? It's pretty good. I am pretty happy right now. I'm very excited about some, there's a lot of stream stuff. I don't know. We've been getting a lot of folks checking out the channel and stuff, which is very exciting. But, it's also a little conflicting, right? Because
All right then.
I know certain streams do better than others. I'm talking about the cookie run ones, but I know that I don't want to. It sounds weird to say that I don't want to overplay my hand, but I still want to do the things that I want to do. That's the philosophy of this channel, is that I'm playing the games I want to do. I want to play, and even if I don't get any viewers on it, I'm doing my thing. And that's the secret spice, I think, is of a channel, is your individuality and what you want to do and what you're doing and putting forth. So, it's not just what other people want. Of course, I'm still doing Cookie Run, and I love doing those streams. They're so much fun. But, yeah, I also want to play this game. And Picayune Dreams. A brand new update for it is coming out. And it just came out. I'm very excited. Super excited to play Picayune Dreams on Friday. I don't know how it's going to go. I've had some, honestly, I've had some reservations about it, because I don't know how well I can keep a conversation going while I'm playing that sort of game. It's like a Vampire Survivor-like. So, you know, and it's going to be long. Each run can hit up to like an hour, even like 40 minutes plus. And I don't know if I am able to keep my attention span on playing the game and, you know, doing something so strenuous, mentally strenuous, because I do have to think about what I say for it to be, to have some proper eloquence to it. You know what I mean? I can't just yap mindlessly. Because, you know, when I do play games by myself, I'm often just dead silent. But it's fun interfacing with these games in a different way. And that's what I want to do with a Metaphor. And that's why I decided that, yeah, I'm going to keep playing this. Even though going into playing this game, I knew full well it's going to be like a 50, you know, it's going to take me 50 sessions of playing it. And off stream, I'll be grinding and stuff. But, you know, I still wanted to do it, and I'm glad I'm sticking to my guns here. All right. So, what are we doing here? Let's enough to talk about that. Let's go and see what we're trying to do. It's nighttime, so I don't think days. I've only got 2 days. Oh wait, no deadline. Okay, thank goodness. It's gonna take 2 days to get to the land of ceremony. Okay, I see now. All right. Neurus's relic, the right to rule. Are there any stats we can try to boost up right now? Eloquence and imagination is a bit low. Is there anything around here we can? Eloquence. This late at night? Is it worth it?
Let's head there right away.
Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, I don't know. Had a lot of thoughts about the channel, and I love doing stuff for it. I've been having so much fun.
This
Ooh,
place.
a speech. Yes.
Besides,
Please tell me my eloquence is going to improve big time on this. I genuinely think it's the hardest stats increase in this game. I don't know. I think it's also because I've been neglecting it. I haven't looked at the podium to see if there are opponents to debate with. All right. They're deciding a new king, eh? Honestly, I don't care what happens outside our village. Right, what good does you becoming king do for us? What can you do? What should I say to reach the public's heart? I will protect the Mastari.
Yes.
I will protect the Mastari tribe from discrimination by guaranteeing your rights. Sounds nice and all, but how will he accomplish it? Not that I'm against the idea. I do like the thought of being able to be ourselves when we're off the island, masked or not. Yeah, there we go. Holy smokes, 6 eloquence is crazy. I gotta start talking to these people more. But yeah, we'll see. That's why I didn't want to play a game like Elden Ring or something. You know, even though I love Souls-like games, I feel like too much brain power is required to actually play. And when I'm trying to talk, it's like I can tell my skill level for playing a game like decreases. It's like I get a 15% debuff whenever I stream a game. I don't know how to describe it. Other than that. Since we've got some time before the fake lance is ready, I let Basilio and Fidelio know that we're going to settle in here for a little bit.
And I can't imagine they responded to that with a chummy little nod and a smile.
Hardly. So I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. I mean, it's one more little lie on top of a heap. They bought it, I think.
Most helpful.
Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities, so as not to arouse their suspicion. Oh yeah. Avoy. Hulkenberg. She wants that. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, just lovely. Okay, Hulkenberg wants to hang out with me. That sounds like a fine idea. However, I
All right.
also... What is today? Arbor's Day?
All right.
I also want to check to see if it's a good time to fly out.
So, what should we
Okay.
do?
Route map.
Now then,
Okay, so there is heat here,
you want to go?
which is not optimal. There's heat here, which is also not optimal. I think we're gonna... God, I wish we had a way to tell the weather ahead of time. Because I want to do these places when there's not a weather effect.
Cheers.
Because, fun fact, weather effects means when I crit or hit weaknesses, I don't get extra turns. So, let's hang out with Hulkenberg. And tonight we can give another speech. And possibly get level 4 eloquence. I'd love that.
Well met.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with turn-based RPGs like this, it's way easier to talk through. Wait, I'm just skipping through. Because it's turn-based, right? I don't have to use the chunk of my brain that uses a reaction time and stuff.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor, but surely... No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. I should like to go to him now, if my witness has no obligations. Yeah, of course.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows in Grand Trad. I've heard word that Rodanth is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. Uh-huh. I hear the animated voices of those gathered at the gallows.
Listen!
And Rodanth. Good citizens, once again it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my words.
But fear not. In the name of the honorable order of knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait.
Rodanth, halt!
Whoops.
What now? Have you come to aid in this execution?
No.
We've come to stop you. Indeed, you stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight? That a defective vagrant would blunder as a so-called commander knight himself.
No.
Wait, I said that completely wrong. I don't care. Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather. And so, Rodanth, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this. You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run from my challenge, O commander of the honorable order? Knighthood supporter, death to traitors! Glory to the knight commander!
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Flanley is my witness. Where's yours?
Oi!
Nacetum. Sir? You will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
Flanley, to me. Yeah, they're gonna try something. They're gonna weasel their way out of a fair fight. You know, they're gonna hit us with the poison dart. We've come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here.
You choose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. Be careful.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready. Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Radanth.
That will be quite unnecessary. Nacetum? I can't move.
Absurd.
Fool, you and the whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching. Nacetum here was kind enough to bring a special igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End her pain, Nacetum.
It was you.
Wait, stop! I told you, Flanley, do not interfere.
You cur.
Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold.
What? How?
Radanth.
I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I see I was a fool to have faith in you. Her strike brought him to his knees.
Radanth.
Your skills have dulled, Radanth. And the Nacetum fellow appeared to have absconded. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your farce and execution shall be stayed. Yeah, Hulkenberg is awesome. She's so cool. I think I'm really biased, but I always love the earliest party members and stuff. Like, for example, in One Piece, I think the East Blue crew, undefeated. You know, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji. They are my favorite characters. Even though, like, I do like the other characters, and I've watched them join, and I respect them. I think they're really cool. I really have a soft spot for the East Blue crew. And I think it's just because they join earlier. And so you get to, you know, you get to see more of their character writing, you know? Since not everything is about the higher level politics that's going on in the society, or they don't have to, Oda doesn't have to explain what's going on with all the characters going on, right? There's so many characters, only so many can have like the spotlight. So when it's early on, they had really good character writing. And I love that. Like Zoro used to like laugh and horse around and goof off a little. And I know that now he's like matured and stuff, but I feel like his character had kind of lost some nuance because of that. You know what I mean? It's like, I get after he lost to Hawkeye, he's like, no, I gotta be serious about this. But also, you know, I don't know. So yeah, that's how I feel. And so, Strohl, that's why I have a really soft spot for Strohl and Hulkenberg. Yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know.
Stop.
Might just be me, though. Might just be me. Like, even in Persona games, I always had Ryuji along. Because the first character you always get in these sort of SMT games is like the bro character. And so you spend the most time with them. And they always stick around. Even though I know Yosuke for Persona 4, Yosuke is not that good. But I always keep him around because he's been with us since the beginning. If there was like a turn-based One Piece game, I would always have Zoro at my side.
Speak no more.
Anyways, stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied. Do you think it is easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers. But the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail!
Enough of this. Take away this fiend, who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
About time we get to step in.
Take him away. Aye, sir. Yeah, it's like the starter Pokemon. Even though there are like, there are like meta Pokemon out there and stuff like that. And I might, like the really popular ones. I always have my starter on my team. I can't help it. Even if they have like the worst nature, their stat growths are all wonky, I'll still keep them around. Just because they've been with us since the beginning. What's going on here?
Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Never really a bloke to fight fair, is he?
Who are you?
Lady Hulkenberg didn't say. We're Knights of the Shadow Guard.
The Shadow Guard? Who? I almost said Heisenberg. I mean, Heismay was a part of the Shadow Guard.
Rodant's been relieved of his duties as a Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him to custody.
This time?
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We've been waiting for a chance to catch Rodant red-handed overstepping his bounds.
I did mention, yes. I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I've been asked to help expose Rodant's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title.
Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Rodant to step down of his own volition.
I wanted to believe that within him a knightly pride yet survived. And now, 'tis an outcome most unfortunate.
No.
But you were able to stop him. You're right. I'd not have won without you. So thank you for seeing this through.
Yes. We've already investigated his home and had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight.
Alright, I'll see you around. Looks very unassuming. He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title. Of course you have. I think you certainly have. As always, you helped to dispel my doubts.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Radant, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant my escape seemed. I'd lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you. I can feel Hulkenberg's deep determination and trust in me.
She.
Now, a new power.
Oh yeah, Ginger Brave. I do not like Ginger Brave.
Yes.
Maybe it's because I skipped through all the story. But Ginger Brave, I don't know about him.
Now then.
He feels weird to me. Something's not right about that guy. I don't trust it. He appeared out of nowhere. He's naked. He's balding. Okay, here's the thing about balding. Okay, people are fine with I believe that people are okay with bald people. Bald people can look good, you know? And people with hair look good. But if you're in that in-between stage where you're balding, it doesn't look good. And I think that's what people don't like. It's like in Pokemon, how you have the first evolution. That's always like, people love the first evolution if you have 3 tiers, right? For like I don't know, let's take a Torchic. Torchics are so cute. They're awesome. I love Torchics. And then there's Blaziken. Blaziken is so cool. It's the 3rd evolution, right? But the in-between stages, Combusken, what is going on there? No one likes the middle evolutions. I'm sure someone does. But that's how I feel about balding. It's like people like the first stage and they like the 3rd one. But the middle one is always kind of awkward. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Ginger Brave. And he's got that little tuft of hair on him. Dude, just pluck it out. Just pluck it out, man. You don't got to be doing that. It's okay. Just be bald, you know? But the fact that you're hanging on to that little one single strand of hair, come on now. Come on. Okay, reason 5 bajillion on why I don't like Ginger Brave. The pursuits of the Shadow God are classified, of course. I'm sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? That's why the moment I start balding, I see a crescent moon. I see Moon Knight starting to creep up on my scalp here. I'm just gonna shave all my hair off. Okay, I can't do it. I'm gonna be bald. All right, and I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna keep shaving so I'm not like in that, where I have the ring around me. You know what I'm talking about? The ring of hair. Because the top part is bald. And there's that. Yeah. So yeah. If I start complaining, man, winters have been really cold. I've been having to wear a hat. You know why. It's because I'm bald now. Because I was balding. And I refuse to stay in a middle evolution. And I'm going to become the Blaziken I was meant to be. Alright, I feel as though I've gotten more support from the knighthood thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. Alright. Okay. Oh, wait, we need to talk to the informant, right? Didn't he have something? The land of ceremonial trial, yes. Yes. There's a special place for us to venture outside the island. Defeat the monster within. Wait, its companions likes to summon little friends. And then it hits with you a barrage of wind magic. It's weak to fire. Okay. There's also a bird-like monster called a Leogryph. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks get. Avoid wind on the... Okay, gotcha. So I want to use fire magic.
What now?
Wait, do we have the summoner archetype? We sure do. Archetype explanation? Details? Wait, what? I only have the 2 skills here. I thought I would have... Summon Dragon God is crazy. I need a mage, or summoner lineage, or a masked dancer. Interesting. Alright. So severe damage to all and remove buffs, which is really good. Alright. I will keep that in mind. Alright, let's see here. It's nighttime, and I think we can have another speech. I know there is the entire arena in Brylehaven I could be doing, but we have plenty of courage right now. We need to boost our eloquence. Alright, let's do it. Okay, fingers crossed tomorrow's weather is going to be good, so we can actually go out and explore some dungeons and stuff. We're not looking to change things. As king, would you leave us in peace? What should I say? I want to increase trade. People are saying we're not looking to change. Will you leave us in peace? Yeah, I'll leave you alone.
Oh.
If that's how you feel, then I'll leave this island alone. Yes, that's for the best. So any hope of change gets dashed because old folks?
Now then.
Oh. Dude, I didn't realize it was just the one dude. I got one guide. I thought that dude was speaking for the whole community. And the other guy was also like, hey, are you going to leave us alone? And so I was like, oh, I guess if you guys want us to, then yeah, sure. But now he's like, okay, nothing's going to change now if you're king. Idiot. What? Why'd you change your tune so fast? Bro, I'm trying to listen to the people, but I got one guide. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going to say I'll increase trade. How about that?
In that case.
That sounds reasonable. Yeah. We can leave y'all alone, but we can also increase trade.
What should we do? Besides,
It's like the silk trade routes.
Pardon?
Bro, he was just saying, yeah, like, hey, we need cultural exchange. Is that crazy?
No.
The island should strive for cultural exchange with other regions. I'm interested in the other regional cultures. I'd be happy if the king would become the bridge that connects the islands to the outside world. Wow, okay.
Now then.
That's, oh my god, my eloquence went crazy there.
Eloquence. Why, that's...
Well, that'll do it. Yeah, it makes sense.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
Okay, I'm
draws
praying for
nearer.
good weather. Oh man, tomorrow's gonna be Idols Day, which means I miss out on the deals. Yeah, it's fine.
Well then.
Just lovely.
Oh, it's lovely, ain't
Alright
it? Oh, just lovely. Wait, why is this on sale?
Alright.
Bro, today's Idols Day.
let's go.
Shilika's weaponry?
Hey,
It's the final medals day of the month. For occasion, I start giving my discounts a day early. What the heck? What an obscure thing to give, I mean, I'm not complaining. It's whatever. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, a katana. Armor piercer. Greatly increases evade. Okay, the evasion set to 0 is fine, actually.
How nice.
Yeah, sure. Oh my god, all these boots are just way better than what we got going on right now. Why shouldn't I just buy all the boots?
How nice.
Do I want to buy this? Da, 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 da. Yeah, Strohl, what's going on? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to these items.
There's a special sale.
Shilika. What is this? Okay, so, I think we're actually good here. Oh, wait, we can actually go to Grand Trad. And I've got some items here I need him to take a look at. To purify or something like that. Yes, purify this grand eagle. Serene Fist and that astral is always, that's crazy. Heavenly Water. Buy. Wait, how do I get Blessed Water? I'm out of Blessed Water and Heavenly Water? What the heck? What the frig? Heavenly Water, how do I get it metaphor? Okay, I'm Googling this. This looks so good. Metaphor Heavenly Water. As dungeons in limited stock in shops. What the heck? I just gotta find it. Oh my god. Alright, well, we're gonna go through a bunch of different dungeons, so...
Alright then.
So we'll get some from there. Alright. Can we hang out with anyone? No, of course not. Well, we need level 5. Alright, yeah, I think this is the perfect time for us to do some questing. And I think the idea is we're gonna start. We'll go through a little traveling. But then I'll probably end stream, I don't know, in like 20 minutes. Or we'll start wrapping things up. And there's some other stuff I probably want to talk about. Then. But first off, that's 20 minutes from now, problem.
What should we do?
Right now, problem is to see what the weather is like for our quest. Okay, there's heat still.
Confound it, there's always heat. The blasted heat. It's everywhere.
Departure from Virga Islands. How many days is this gonna take?
Right.
Only 3 days? Tower's so far off from the mainland.
Yeah, but it's your call.
Yeah, since the weather is gonna be bad, let's think this over actually. I'm thinking if we do this trial here, we'd be able to
What should we do?
unlock
Just a moment.
Danger.
more potential for Yufa.
Ah,
And I think that would be awesome.
Which one?
And then she might have a quest that's in one of these campsites or whatever,
looks charming.
or Salento.
What lurks below?
So let's do
Might
the
feel
the land of ceremony. Yeah. We'll do it.
Yeah, but
Weather's pretty
it's your
bad.
call.
All right, let's go.
Let's
Hello there. Can you hear me? Neris's voice is echoing out from the runner's phone. There's some sort of altar that appeared in the lounge.
You first said something about it possessing divine powers, so give it a look.
Praying at the altar? Oh. Increase max MP.
What's a pit?
Huh? I'm sorry? Oh, did you say something? I could hang out with her to increase my imagination. I just very well might do that. Also, yeah, we haven't hung out with her on the Gauntlet Runner before, so it's a perfect opportunity.
Well, now,
I've been giving some thought to the trial my brother mentioned. I feel as though undertaking it will be the confidence boost I need. I am ready.
but then...
But what shall we do in the meantime?
Actually,
Flanley, would you join me in a bit of meditation?
If I face myself through meditation and broaden my views of the world, my imagination might improve. Yeah, alright.
I'm very happy.
Wonderful. Then let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. I haven't been able to completely focus, but at least I've lifted my
What
spirits.
do you think?
How's your first meditation session?
I still can't focus entirely.
Well,
However,
that's only because it's your first time. Let's keep practicing. I too have visions wherever I manage to calm my mind through this practice. Such as one time when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Luis and bring
I
peace.
too will.
I am not so naive to think everyone in the land will suddenly come together as one.
You seem calm about it.
True. Serenity will win the day, and I aspire to be someone who can be counted on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I aspire to practice kindness, one who counsels those on the wrong path or those who have strayed altogether.
Realize.
I believe that since I too once lost my way, I know how to help others in the same circumstances.
That's right.
We need people who can do things like that.
Certainly.
Yes, isn't it clear? We need people who can guide others, and I'd be elated to be one of them. I'm sorry we're supposed to be meditating, and yet I have done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many
Well
things.
then,
But I feel like things have become a little clear for me now. That we are such a lively and animated group is, I'm sure, thanks to you.
Hey,
I think you're just as much to thank for that, Yufa.
I'm very happy.
Thank you for saying so. I think that with you at the center, it's been so much easier for everyone to bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path forward feel a little clearer. I'm so glad we found time to talk
The
today.
reason is,
Since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more?
Alright.
now then.
Oh my god, 6 imagination is crazy!
Imagination.
Okay, so we're definitely gaining more
Why, that's
the further we are in the game. Like, just by default. So doing stuff in Grand Trad probably isn't going to be worth it, since it'll give you like 3 or 4, something like that. But yeah, this is awesome.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
As the sunset stretches
Holy
the gauntlet runner's
smokes.
shadow across the water, they arrive at the prismatic sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts, if you survive the terrors of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
Oh my god.
So pretty.
I've never seen so much red in the sky. It's like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike.
Well, I'll be damned, Strohl. I didn't know you were such a poet. Isn't that surprising, Flanley? He was raised well. His parents gave him a good upbringing.
Right.
I suppose that's true, yeah.
Be that as it may,
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes me want to scream, doesn't it?
Now you've lost me.
It does. I want to scream right now. Juno, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this?
Well, I suppose there are moments when I feel I just want to express my feelings with song.
Oh my.
Wait, was this your way of requesting a
A
performance?
special little number.
Well, then I must oblige. But the sea air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short. I feel a newfound wisdom as I enjoy Juno's singing amidst the gorgeous view.
All right.
Ooh. That is so cool, though.
Here, I've captured the moment to paper. Quite the evocative piece, if I may say so myself. It's almost as though you can still hear the young miss singing, isn't it?
I love... Let's just take a moment here to just... God, I love this music so much. I'll give this to Maria later and tell her about what I saw.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Metals Day night. Wait, if it by 2 days, it means tomorrow we'll get back. I would love that so much. Because it means tomorrow night is an idle day night, which means discounts at the stores. And I used a lot of items during that last boss fight. I gotta recoup some of that loss. Okay. Wait, what? What are we doing here? Eloquence, imagination, wisdom. I think wisdom would be good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's right. Wait. Let me look at my quest real quick. Okay, I need to... 22 out of 25 different archetypes studied. Do I have enough now to fulfill that? I have access to 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I have access to so many. Okay, let's start learning.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
It's been a while since I've talked to Moore
counting on
because,
it.
you know, his requests get harder and harder to fulfill. But now that we have enough possible potential archetypes here,
Really,
for all the world to live in peace.
I found new power.
No thanks. We're not quite there yet, bro.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
Yeah, let go.
I'm counting.
Of course.
I think my strength will increase if I actually hit level 12 with this dude.
Really
So I will be maxing out the Swordmaster.
good. I'm still getting stronger.
Also, Strohl. General, he needs General 10 to hit the Samurai. Pull it with the Samurai. Oh my god, it's not just the commander either, it's straight up the General. God dang. Alright. Which means Swordmaster 20. Which means we need to get Flanley to Swordmaster 20. Right now. Where's Swordmaster?
I found new power.
Oh, that's nice. Come on, let's wrap this
New
up.
skills, new possibilities. Good.
Gwing,
I'm still getting
gwing.
stronger.
Almost there.
I found new power.
Okay, thank goodness. Phew. Strength increased by 3 is so good. Alright, but the real reason we did all that is so we can learn this. Samurai class. Thunderblade sounds so cool. Skill. Barge pass. Being hit by an enemy will not trigger battle with enemy. Oh my god. Medium slash to 1. Heavy physical electric damage to all. Whoa. Concentrate. Holy smokes. Increase caster's hit and evade by 3 ranks. That is so good. Halves damage but renders caster unable to dodge. Is insane. And recover HP.
Fascinating. This right here, alright?
And it is kind of crazy expensive to learn it. Da, da, da. So this is the power of the samurai's soul. I feel strength that stretches even beyond mastery of the sword. I shall cut my path free of obstruction, for the sake of knowing my destiny.
Oh.
Ah, I see you've now studied over half the heroic embodiments. Well done. I was sure you would come to channel many archetypes, but to see you accrue them in numbers like this. Please, accept this as a recognition of such efforts.
New skills, new possibilities.
We're actually not going to be doing that, because I'm addicted to the merchant class. Okay. While we're here, we might as well increase our wisdom, yeah? Or I kind of do want to... Yeah, let's do wisdom.
Indeed.
'Tis true that there's no substitute for actual battle, but tabletop games are fine. Oh, okay, right, yeah. So we're gonna play a little chess here?
So that's your game.
I believe I see your intentions for now. So in turn, I will... Hulkenberg uses 2 pieces to flank me. My pieces are surrounded. You sought to pursue the enemy in front of you and allowed yourself to be flanked by their allies as a result. You are encircled by my piece to both your left and right. While flanked, your chances for victory grow ever fainter. What is your next move? Withdraw?
Sure.
I guess I'll withdraw and regroup. No!
Alright.
I failed.
So,
Alright, fine. I want to rewind. Wait, what's going on? What the? Don't let them hit the runner. I beg you. Okay, Nura.
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting.
My cue, I think. Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Okay, these guys.
They're just small fry.
Man, these guys ain't doing nothing.
Right through.
No holding back. Let me
Wait, that means we can just go crazy on these guys. Warple blade them.
hack and slash.
Bro.
More of them? Come on, more of them?
Aha.
Now, what's the play?
Finish them off and we're clear.
Swordmaster. Not now.
Wind, huh? Okay, I'm actually gonna use some items for this.
Here.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Strohl. This is just what I need.
Bum, ba, da, da, da. Ba, da, da, da. Oh yeah, here we go.
You hit their weakness.
I can do that.
That's your opening. Heed me.
Straight up, this is a little overkill, summoning an entire
Yuffie hit their weakness.
In the name
griffin,
of Are you
but
prepared?
that's so real of her, honestly. Whoa, Dragon's Breath, Almighty to all. I love that.
This
Okay,
calls
let's-
for one of these.
Yeah, let's corrosive.
Even white. Here you go.
Win!
All right, bring it home.
It is your turn!
Marvelous.
Coming on.
All right.
Appreciated. See you.
Oh, okay. Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ba, 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 ba.
All right.
I should let him know. Wait, what? Oh my god, we can talk to Hulkenberg on the ship? This is her last thing. Alright, I think after this... Yeah, we're gonna hit Bonds 8 with Hulkenberg. Okay. After we talk to her, we will go and I think I'll call it for the day.
Well met.
So let's see. We have the spear. As our sole means of dispatching Luis, 'tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arms before the thrust. Flanley, I realize our business is pressing, but there's something I'd like to discuss. I have something to report concerning the aftermath of the duel. Might you make time to listen?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell. For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
I don't think we're in the clear just yet.
Agreed. All that's changed is that Rodanth is removed from power. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath. Yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging wrong. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
Another reason we can't afford to lose, I suppose.
Indeed. In defeating Luis, we shall win back the future of this nation. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
I'm counting on you, Hulkenberg.
You only need focus on pushing forward. For that, I would gladly give my life.
Oh my god, I got chills again. I can feel Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny. I shall safeguard our land and our future.
Yeah, put her there, Hulkenberg.
The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
Oh man. The two of us spent a long time in each other's company, speaking freely and comfortably. Thanks to the strong trust between Hulkenberg and me, the entirety of the knighthood now support me. Yeah!
The land of ceremony rises over the water's horizon. The sun blazes down on the island year-round, giving way to scorching heat. Coming here eventually came to have ceremonial significance, as monsters who could survive these conditions boast extraordinary strength. Not even thieves dare to come near this mausoleum. The party rouses their spirits and steps inside.
Behold, the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping inside.
Now then,
We shall make our way towards the inner area, correct? And Denny said we should prepare for a fight. He also said we could have what treasure we find. We probably won't be back, so we should take him up on it.
Yeah, this is more than a fair trade. So don't give me that, oh, I must apologize for being such a great burden line, Yufa. Huh? How did you read my very thoughts? You wear them on your face, love. Beat of an open book. I can see why your brother worries.
Hail!
Not to dampen this spirited chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on.
Leave it to us.
Flanley, lead the way. Alright, so I think... Oh, wait. And there's a little treasure here.
So, hey,
One of Nuris's little doodads or gadgets. This is a good place to stop at. I think all of this is, I'm pretty sure all this is like side quest stuff. So I'll be doing this maybe off stream if I have time. If I have time, I'll do a bunch of the side quests off stream, and I'll catch you when we're preparing the battle against Luis in 6 days. Otherwise, okay, let's move out here because I think we are wrapping it up. Otherwise, we will be right back here. I want to at least try to get through this dungeon. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Bit of a shorter stream today because I had to start late, but I still had a blast. We gone through a bunch of you know, we had a lot of heart-to-hearts with our closest companions so far. And I feel that even though today was a bit shorter, it was very full. You know what I mean? But yeah, okay, I am going to hop off for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a blast as always. It's been fun. Wednesday, I'll be streaming again. Cookie Run Wednesday. I'll try to hang on to some pulls so we can do that then. Let's see. I don't know. Haven't really climbed much in Arena or anything, so no big update there. I'm still just upgrading the castle. Things are starting to take way longer now. Every upgrade takes like a day at least. So that kind of sucks, but it's just how it is. But yeah, well, I'll give you the skinny on Wednesday, and we'll catch back up on that. But until then, I will see you. Take care. Again, have a great rest of the week. I'll see you on Wednesday. All right. Bye now. Bye-bye.